Hello everyone! If you ever got a problem with clicking somewhere thousands of times because you choose some kind of game, you try to just check yourself, but you are sick of creating some kind of clicker that only click on some points. That's what we are going to do. So we are going to make that problem accessible. So where is our mouse, we will start the clicking, and for that we'll need two libraries. First of all, we'll need to import time, and the second one, we'll need to not only have a time but py input and that mouse, and we'll need from that button. Also we'll need controller as mouse controller. The next thing, because we need also some kind of waking up of that event, so we will just get py input that keyboard, and we will need not keyboard but we'll need listener, also controller as keyboard controller, because we need two of them. First of all, we need to create mouse and keyboard controller instances. And to do that, simply we create variable and assign to that the controllers. So mouse controller and keyboard equals the keyboard controller. Then we need to define a flag to control that clicker. So clicker equals false. The next thing, we need to create some kind of function that will emulate the mouse clicks. So definitions, click mouse, and we need while, for example, clicking, we'll have it done later also. That's the flag that we created over there. We need mouse, so in the instance of mouse controller, that click, and here we need the button. You can check, and if you need right or left, we are going to click left, and we need, for example, 1. And we need to have time that flip, and we need to calculate how many times we would like to have in 1 second. For example, whenever we would like to have like 70 clicks, we need to divide 1 by 70. And with that, we'll have 70. If we would like to 3, we need to make 3. It's an approximately the amount of clicks that we'll have per second. Okay, so we've got our mouse clicking. The next thing, we need to have a function that will handle the key press events. So definition on press, and we need to get the key from our keyboard. We'll need get to global to the clicking. We've got over there, so not clicker because it's clicking, if we need to clicking or not. And we need to try catch function. So try if key dot har equals q. That's why we are going to check if the q is clicked. We don't need anything for that. So if key character is q, in my case, of course, you can, for example, write down a. It's the character where your clicker will just wake up and start clicking as like weirdo. So okay, we need if key character equals to q, clicking equals not clicking. So we assign the opposite variable. If clicking, we'll have like print clicking started. But whenever we don't have the clicking, we need to have like, oh, come on, clicking stopped. Can you do that? City OPDD. Oh, and whenever there's an error with that, accept attribute error. Oh, I make some kind of course CAPT. Yeah, in case that we need to pass. Okay, so with that, we know when we click, and that's the function that should be ready to click whenever we click, for example, the Q inside the keyboard. So right now we need to set up a listener for key presses events. So listener equals listener, and that's what we need from the keyboard. And he will just listen on press if there was like on press. So if that function will be fire up, it will always listen to that. And we need, oh come on, we need only start. So our listener will listen and change our clicker. So right now, press Q to stop clicking. Whenever we are almost ready, the only thing that we need to do is while true. So our main loop that will keep the script running. And it's the easy way that we will just achieve it. So if clicking, click that mouse, and come on. We need, after that, time to sleep to just check if we are still clicking or not. Okay, we can fire up. We can run. Okay, I've got some kind of problem. We can fire up. Okay, we need to import that one. Terminal pip install py and put. Enter. Wait a few seconds. It's installing. And everything should be ready. And so, okay, I just create and finish everything. Now it should work. Just click Q, and as you can see, everything's working as it should. For example, I will just try to open Launchpad and close it. As you can see, it's working, opening and closing like crazy. Also only pointing over there, and I will close my application. And that's all for that episode. If you have any ideas, requisitions, feel free to make them in the comment section, and see you in the next episodes. Bye.